years. And I'll talk to my husband later in that the battery's dead. Oh, that's okay. He said, tell me 24 hours ahead. Some of you may be aware of the Claremont Botanical Gardens. I mentioned at the bottom of the handout. Okay, the bottom of the handout. The bottom of the handout. There we go. The pink handout. Boy, this is... My articulation really sets it off. Okay, it's alive. Okay. Anyway, I hope you consider going if you like. Dean and Marie France, we went and we read poetry on their special poetry day. It's very sensitive. Okay, but I don't think you hear me now, do you? Oh, okay, I don't need that feedback. Anyway, so there are some lovely poetry activities, and I forgot to list on May the 5th at our own Wayfarers Chapel, some of the same of us poets will be reading again at 12 o'clock on May the 5th. Was that a dog?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, that was your cough or sneeze. Okay, great. Okay, some of you can see that I am, and I know that Dean knows what these are. What are these, Dean?
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. Is it sakura?
Sakura.
In Japan now, and I was very fortunate. A friend of mine, she has a connection with a man who has a connection with the Chinese government, and we get rock-bottom trips to Asia. So if you want to know more about that, come and see me. But we were at the 5th station, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going up to Mount Fuji. We were dancing under the cherry blossoms in the snow, and it was wonderful. With all the other young ladies from all over Asia. That's where they go to have fun and dance in the snow during cherry blossom time. Highly recommended. Okay? The next one is, have you noticed all the wonderful butterflies? Unfortunately, we went all the way out to Lancaster, and we must have run into 50 butterflies that splattered, mainly bright yellow. They decided to all hatch, or metaphor, whatever they do. And I'm sorry, but it was beautiful on our windshield, and it was beautiful when I saw the butterflies. Here's one by Ernesto Santiago from Haiku Universe, which is an online site. Purple butterfly, the exciting detail of the chase. And I guess that means the person who's trying to catch it, or whatever the purple butterfly is trying to catch. Okay? Next. At the garden we read mainly our poems, but we read mainly haiku. And on that sheet you see that Dean and I belong to the Southern California Haiku Study Group, and we meet the 3rd Saturday of the month in Pasadena. And if you'd like to ride with us, contact me. And this is a very, I don't know if you've ever heard of Maxine Kuhlman, a fabulous poet. And I just love this. And the name of it is The Sneeze. And how many of you have had yellow pollen all over your white cars or black cars for the last month and a half? Did you know someone dialed 911 and said, I've got a problem. I've got a problem. I've got yellow dust all over my car. There's sort of a tickle, the size of a nickel, a bit like a prickle of sweet and sour pickle. It's a quiver, a shiver, the shape of a sliver, like eels in a river, a kind of a wiggle that starts as a jiggle and joggles its way to a tease, which I cannot suppress any longer, I guess, so pardon me, please, while I sneeze. And then you're supposed to say, God bless you. Okay, now you know why we say God bless you? Your heart stops. That's a little scary, but I guess it started up again because I'm still here. I hope some of you consider joining the Palos Verdes anthology. And how many of you were in the anthology in the last 3 years? Okay, I see about 8 hands. Terrific. It's wonderful. It's free. You get a free copy. This one has a little water damage, but this is from a couple years ago. And I've been in it the last 3 times. Okay. And I had some other puffs, but I'll just go forward. My name is Janis. J-A-N-I. What goes there? S. Janis. I'm not Janis, J-A-N-U-S, the two-headed God, and I'm not Janice, or I'm not Janet, or I'm not Janice. I said that already. Okay, J-A-N-J-A-N-I-S. Janis is my name, chosen by my mother for the fame of Janis Paige. Actress, dancer, singer, everyone knew. My mom said everyone knew how to spell her first name. She's so much more than just a red-haired dame. I'm glad I asked my mother who she named me after. Janis Paige, the big band singer, who was a real zinger. Janis was very popular as a World War II canteen entertainer who could do what? She could tap too. Janis was born Donna May, I can't pronounce this, T-J-A-D-E-N. Donna May Shajan is a Czechoslovakian name. In 1922 in Tacoma, Washington, she studied opera. That's why she's still able to sing professionally and even sang jazz. Her agent said she needed a better name than Donna May, whatever. So Donna May chose Janis in honor of L.C. Janis, the beloved canteen entertainer of World War I troops. Her last name was Page, not after the famous Patty Page, but after another. Donna May chose Page for her maternal grandmother. Good. Not for the famous Janis Joplin. Everybody says, oh, you're named after Janis Joplin. No. Such a driven, wild thing. Born in 1942, worked hard to have her choice and found her loud, raspy voice. Too bad she couldn't control her heroin addiction. Friends and a psychiatrist warned her of the prediction. So at 27, like Jimi Hendrix, she overdosed and died. Thanks, Mom, for giving me such a good name. We tried to do the same. Easy to say and write in 5 letters. Glad my friends remember me as what? Janis. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm not going to give you the last part. So you can do poetry, you can write poetry, you can write fiction, nonfiction, and I write haiboon, which is a combination of poetry and prose. Poetry and prose. A mixture of whatever you want to do. And one more. Am I okay on my 5 minutes? Quick. Okay. This is, I think was in